Hello, friends. Hi, this is Jagdish here. And in previous video, we saw that how that emotions are affecting us too much. It is creating too much impact on our life, on our nature, on our daily day-to-day routine, all the activities. So this is what the emotion which actually triggers from outside, from some circumstance, from some events or some thoughts. And that takes over us in a way that we are in a no our control. We can say it is an emotional catch sometimes. And in that emotional catch, most of the time we actually do something which is not good for us or not good for others. We don't actually, this is the situation where we were totally like a drunk. So we don't know what to do, but we just do. So that's the reason it is really required to manage these emotions. And this is called emotional intelligence. So in emotional intelligence, we learn to understand our emotion, we learn to manage it, and also we learn to understand others' emotion as well. Because when we are in emotional catch, we are on not our control, and we may do anything which can harm others. So if other people are in emotional catch, like anger, is there fear, sadness, anything whichever the emotional catch they have. So we have to be very kind for them as well, and we have to give them a space so that they can also manage their emotions. And this is how we can manage each other's emotions. Also, it is really important to understand the emotion and make wise decision. Many people are doing like in a emotion situation, they just do some decision, and that actually turns into some harm, or it is some problem creation situation. So why this is what actually the emotional intelligence call, like a managing emotional in a way so that you it will be helpful to you, helpful to other, and helpful to everyone in our society. So why this emotional intelligence is required? I already explained that how this emotion is catching us and how this is really crucial. So yeah, there are some important stuff. I will let you know that this is the reason we need to understand, we need to learn emotional intelligence. And first is, as I already said, decision making. Day-to-day life, also in job, in a business, in our family, we have to take many decisions. And while taking a decision, if we are not in a calm mind, then we may take many bad decisions. Also, must have seen that most of the salesperson, they understand emotions very well, and they only like keep some girls as a salesman so that they can easily make a sell by, yeah, this is a little bit a sexual emotional game they are playing with their customer, and they win as well. Another thing is, we can we control emotions? So this is really you need to think. You can also think, can we control it? It seems like yes, but this is no. This is no. Actually, we cannot control our emotion. What happens is whenever it comes like a storm. It comes like a storm, and it like create too much troubles in a life, and then it goes. And when it come out, then only we understand that, oh my God, what I did, what happened. So this is, so you, it just come and go just like a storm, but you don't have any control over it. You cannot. In fact, many people try to control it. Like if they have little bit sense that okay, I am in some emotional catch like anger, then they try to make it less, like decrease the anger. But the more you try to make it decrease, actually your mind, your brain will be on more trouble because of another more anxiety you are adding, that okay, I'm not able to control it. So this is again you are putting more stress on your mind, and this is become worse. Some other people are like, they want to escape from the emotion. So what they do, they just divert themselves to something else. Like they go for some movie, they go for some friends and just talk with them. And this is how they are escaping from the emotion which has been generated. This is also wrong, because if you escape your emotion, it will again come and again harm you. This is not the solution. Then what is the solution? Solution is observe your emotion curiously, not deeply. Don't just use your mind. Here, actually, what happens is, when emotions trap you, it gives some effect on your body. And as soon as that effect starts, your mind also starts. And it is thinking that, oh my God, I am having anger. And your mind is making it more and more troublesome. So what we can do, when we curiously watch our emotion, we just need to see the senses in our body, but don't think to make it worse. And you gradually understand that this is what the thought which makes your emotion worse, which makes your pain in the body worse. So don't make it worse, just watch it curiously, just like a kid do. And this is gradually you will come out of it. This is really possible. Another thing is learn to react in that situation trap. When you have to learn how to react in the situation, how it is possible, because you are already in a like emotional catch. It seems like a trap, you don't know where to go. But learn to react is like, see, if daily we have many emotions, and you actually, there is a habit we have, we always respond all the emotions, whichever it is, small, big, whatever. Like there is some little bit headache, then we tend to like tell the same, like many people like, oh, I have a headache, I have a headache, I have a headache, and we make it worse. So when there is a little bit emotion, it is required to not react. It is required to don't respond, just watch it. But if there are some too much emotion, then what to do? Then at that time, you need to understand that, and even you don't understand that what to react, how to react, then delay. There is no hurry to react. Just take some time, and after some time you react. It will, like, if you're taking some time, it will relax your mind, your thought pattern, and after some time, if you react, this will be definitely helpful. So this is how you can manage your emotions. Yeah, many people has a question that why this much emotions are coming and troubling our life, from where it is coming. So there are many actually answers to that question. Many emotions are coming from our childhood. In our childhood, some child has some really bad experience, like some child has some molestation issues, some has some really, they have to go through some really cruel situation by some really bad people. And this actually impression goes into their subconscious mind, and whenever little bit such a situation arises, this big fear has triggered. So same way, other emotions also stored in our subconscious mind, and this is not of only one birth, it can be of many birth. And because of that stored emotion in subconscious mind, whenever such a small thing triggers it, it just pops up, and it sometimes like a blast as well. So that's the reason actually many meditation coaches actually go and give some it's not rebirth, it's a mm, like a past birth. They just go for past birth by some hypnotism, and they cure everything there. They try to understand what is it, and this is how they cure the person's too much emotional impact. if it is like creating such a sickness kind of situation, then they are doing such a situation as well. The last thing is very important, channelize your emotions. What is this channelize your emotions? It is really important here, because when you are in emotional trap, you have more than a regular power. Like right now, you can see myself, and I don't have that much. I'm relaxed, kind of relaxed. But if I have too much anger or too much emotions, then my power will be almost double, sometimes 3 times as well. Like yeah, like that. So this is how, when you are in too much anger, you have too much power as well. Do you think this much of power can be utilized somewhere and it can be more creative? My friend, this is true. This can be the really good use of emotions. This is really possible. How? Let's see. So you might have seen that some athletes, they are in like a final round, and it is like many people has faith on them, and at the end, when they are hitting their last hit, they are screaming, they are just giving too much into it, and they win. So what is that screaming? This is actually the very good use of emotions. So this is a powerful use of your emotions in a creative way. But what we can do, we are not a sports person, I am not a sports person, then what we can do? If you have some anger trap, then you have power in your body. So you have to remove, you have to use your power. You may go for a run, you may go for walk, you may do something physical work in home as well. Just clean your home. That is also possible. Do something, create something creative. Not if not creative, that is also fine. But do some physical work where you can channelize your power which has been generated into some physical work, and you will be feeling that wow, I'm relaxed. It is really possible. You try it and you will feel it. Yeah, for some sexual energy also, this is possible. For that, actually, you need to work some creative thing. Like you have seen that many scientists, many artists, they people are too much like calm, and you feel that they are very nice people and very calm people. How? Because they're too much creativity in some art or some science stuff they have already put. So that's the reason their sexual energy has been converted into creativity, and their personality become very calm. So whenever there is something, you have also such a situation of sexual too much stuff. Most of the people have that sexual emotion as well. So go for some work, just do some creative work, and it will gradually start converting. Here also you can go for some physical work as well. So this is how you can convert, you can channelize your emotions. See, now you understand that how emotional intelligence is important and why we should learn it. So thank you very much for the today's session. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Good night.